Alright. Alright, so today's topic is a little touchy, I guess you could say. It's just having a heart, man. People don't understand the more you give, honestly, the more you get. Okay? I will live by this, and I will live by this to the day I die. I heard this one time, and it has always stuck with me. He said, there once was a man, and all he did was give, and give, and give, and give. Typically, that man who gives and gives and gives will have a success rate times 10 with everybody in the long run. And what I mean by the long run is, guys, it's not going to happen overnight. Sometimes it's a couple months, sometimes it's a year. Majority of the time, it's 10 years. Okay? It ain't going to happen overnight, and that's why another topic I love to touch on, this will definitely be another video, is a woman and the different types of women. Okay? I should do on the different types of men too, because it'd be kind of crazy. Because I have definitely memorized the woman just because of what I'm trying to find, right? But that's definitely for another time. I could talk about that all day. But yeah, dude, it's just having a heart, because I really care for the people that are around me. And I've learned just by vibrations and frequencies, by being around other people, it's just cool because they see me and they hear me and they naturally draw to me, if that makes sense, right? So wherever I go, I kind of just light up a room, and it's not even in a cocky way. It's more so like, yeah, I'm really outgoing, but I'm also, you can just tell by being around me, people trust me. And that's awesome, because that's really hard to find. So I always tell people, the more trustworthy you can get, the better, right? And how do we become trustworthy? A lot of guys, you might not like to hear it, but you guys look like bums. Guys, we're trying to look good. Like, dude, you gotta look like a human being. You know what's funny? I kind of look like a burglar right now, and as I'm talking about this, but like, just having nice hygiene, you know what I mean? Going to get your hair cut, stay shaved up, you know, try and take care of your acne, work out, take care of your body, get that clean skin, you know, those little things that we don't tend to think of have a huge role on why people are either going to do business with you, if they want to hire you at a job, or actually like hold your hand and mentor you and say, hey, I trust this dude. I can see his work ethic. He's coming up. He looks sharp when he comes to work, and people respect him just because of his voice, right? And at the end of the day, that's what life is, okay? It's just recognizing the recognizable. And the more you can do that, the more you start winning. Okay, like for me, dude, I'll see like 30 freaking maps, man. Have you ever seen one of those big road maps? And the old ones, that paper our parents used to use? Imagine avenues like that. I think about every route I could take before I'll take it, almost. Or I'll even think of words before saying those words into those routes to keep my one-liners going. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of crazy, because that's how powerful our mind is. And if our minds can do that, think about what you can do with it, right? And that's why we say you gotta stop smoking, you gotta stop drinking, we gotta be healthy. Guys, why do we have to be healthy? Because without a clean body and mind, we will not have the business side. And it's just that simple. And that's when it all clicked to me. I said, okay, so you're telling me if I stop smoking, I stop drinking, stop partying, I stop going to the bars, and start helping people maybe. And when I pray, stop asking for blessings. What can I do for him? Okay? Start thinking about how you can bless the lives of millions through the talents that he's given us. Right? And if you ask me, I think mine's my voice. Right? I truly think God gave me a natural gift to be able to resonate with everybody and reason with them, and just be that center of attention, motivate people, build people, break them down, but they still know I love them. You know what I mean? And that's a character. So that's what I call the gladiator. Okay? I'm totally making this up, but the gladiator is what I call it. Okay? It's everything all in one. What can I chip down? What am I bad at so I can put the habits to get good at? Okay, so dude, I like to vape. Not me personally, but I'm just saying, oh, I vape. I gotta stop vaping. Okay? Oh, I like to sleep in. Gotta start waking up early. Okay? I'm always about 5 to 10 minutes late when it comes to work and meetings. Show up 10 to 20 minutes early, baby. You know what I mean? And it just trifects because you're triggering something in your head that starts developing these wins. Okay? And this is what they call I think it was the anterior mid singular is what they call it. Mid singular cortex. Okay, so anterior mid singular cortex. And it's something we trigger, and the second you stop doing something, guess what? Everything, all the habits, all the good eating, all like the weeks you took care of, that one is going to start triggering that endorphin of satisfactory. Okay, and then now I'm back, I'm doing it again a couple days later. Then we start to get comfortable. No, we have to stay disciplined in everything we do. Okay, and it'll all kind of align later on. But if you don't have a big heart going into all this with whatever your why is and whatever your purpose is, because what's going to happen is you're going to fail so many times, and you're going to start to think, okay, hey, I might not have a voice in this world. Okay, I might not be cut out for this. This might not be the area for me. This might not be the job for me. Whatever it may be, you're going to be in so much doubt. Okay, that doubt starts to come into reality because why? You're sitting there drowning the universal effects into it almost. Your emotions. How are you going to go do something when you're talking negative about that something? It makes no sense, but think about it. Okay, like I catch it before it happens. It's like, dude, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to make it happen. Whatever it is, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go all in. Because if you don't have a why and a purpose, you're going to want a why and a purpose, because every time you fall, you're going to realize, I have nothing to lose. Okay? And that why and that purpose is going to reflect in your head every single time. Then you're going to start to think about it more and more. And then at the end of the day, you're going to realize no one's coming to save me. I have nothing to lose. And guess what? Then you start taking those L's over and over and over. And then you become numb to it. Then, guess what? Later down the road, when you know what to do, you done figured out your hustles, you got your little side businesses going, whatever it may be, you're going to start to realize it'll come back and bite you. It will. And if you're not careful, it's just going to keep happening again. You're just going to keep getting numb to it. And eventually, dang, you can actually like feel it, man. I've been through it. I literally go in these deep spaces of just like, it's like flashbacks almost of what I went through. And it's that feeling that you carry, that when you're about to fail, you're like, I have nothing to lose. No one's coming to save me. Why not go all in? And then guess what? All those worries you used to have about, this bill's paid on time. Dude, you get so used to failing. It's just like, dude, take it all. Take it all. I don't care. I know how to go get it again. I know what I'm going to do. I could go get I was at A. Guess what? Gosh dang it, I got to Z really freaking quick, or vice versa. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's so crazy because your story is your success, and how you treat every story is how you're going to slay those bigger dragons down the road. And those bigger dragons are going to be a lot harder than those small ones. That is going to feel really, really easy on you, because why? You have mastered the art of happiness. If you ask me, I genuinely think if you're doing everything that the universe has to ask, right? You have a routine. You're living by your calendar. You're praying to your whoever it is you believe in. You know what I mean? You're getting grounded with the universe by meditating. Every little thing that you're implementing is gonna be blessed, bro. I'm telling you. That's just how it freaking works. But like, if you're not doing this, which I've seen very few not do this and be really successful. So that's why when I find that, I'm just like, dude, you must be really freaking smart. You know what I mean? I really watch, because it's getting to that point where I can talk to a human being, or a dude my age, and I can really compare myself. And I'll just be like, dude, you ain't it. You don't have that drive. You don't have that I'm going to go get after that ass mentality. Because I know I can look at you in 10 seconds and judge somebody, which you should never judge, but I feel like as a male, you need to learn how to judge. Because the sooner you learn how to judge is the sooner you're going to start to understand the white lies of life. Okay? Because there's a lot of them, dude. I think everybody's filthy. I think everybody's dirty. You just got to find those frequencies and vibrate where the universe literally will guide you. You just got to be smart enough to listen. Okay? And a lot of people would say, dude, opportunity, they get scared of it because they get caught in this aspect of, oh, I gotta pay my bills. How's this gonna happen? Dude, I didn't pay my bills because I took that risk. Does that make sense? I was broke for 2-3 years just because I wanted to become a nerd at selling solar. I wanted to learn how to knock a door and get into any home and learn how to close any deal I wanted to close, right? It was the best freaking craft I could have ever learned. And now I'm using it every single day with what I do. I love talking. I love helping people. I love making people smile. And it is a talent that my Lord has given me. And I'm so blessed for that. Because I really don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have such a strong freaking personality. I don't know, I have an open mindset to everything. And I'm going to accomplish everything I put my mind to. And I truly believe everybody watching this video will too. Okay? That's why you have to take that leap. Take that risk. Leave your hometown. Take that opportunity. Because the real world gets scared of opportunity. They think it's all a scam. And that's why they stay average. Average is okay. Average is comfortable. Do you want to be the superhero? Or do you want to be the stepdad? Or the freaking dad that doesn't even take care of his body, that wakes up and his girlfriend's paying the mortgage, that he can't even fill up gas in his car because he's bumming off his freaking girl. Just like, go do something, bro. Go put food on the table, man. Go buy a couple supercars. Like, go big or go home, dog. Like, I ain't even there. I don't gotta be there. But guess what? Every single day I seriously wake up and I know I'm going to get hit with adversity, and I'm so thankful for it. Because adversity is seriously your best friend. The sooner you start thinking everything that goes negative really fast, whatever example you want, okay? There's a lot of negatives that'll happen. The sooner you learn to switch it is the sooner you start to just get immune to the feeling. You just won't even feel it anymore. Okay, you're just naturally doing it. And it's weird to say, but you just gotta have a disciplined mind. Because you know how many times I've been at rock bottom? You know how many times I've sit there in my head and I would ask why? Okay, and the more I prayed, the more I was able to get in tune with my Heavenly Father and whatever the universal effect is. It's weird, but it talks to me, man. You'll see it through numbers. And in Acts 3:6 or 6:3, it's one of them. It literally talks about how God will talk to us and however our mind perceives things, whether it's numbers, whether it's a street name, how our heads align with it, with the frequency of like what we're thinking, is what it means almost. So like that's why they have meanings for angel numbers. You see 3 numbers, you go look it up, and it's like almost like, hey, your angels are with you and they're watching you. That's what I think is a universal effect, and of course who I believe in is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So that's pretty freaking cool to me. So I'm always listening. I'm always peeled. I'm watching things and I see the patterns, and that's how I've ended up in freaking Kansas City. As weird as it is, that's exactly what I do. I meditate every single morning and I visualize and I breathe and I just take a deep breath and I realize, okay, I got a lot of competition. I got a long ways to go. I'm so far from perfect. Put the pride and ego to the side and let's go be great. Real talk. But that's it for today, guys. I love you. I hope that was actually a pretty good one. So remember, always have a big heart and you're going to bless a lot of lives. Okay? Figure out that talent, that thing that's bugging you, and go accomplish it.